All right, we are leaving camp at 7:30. We were gonna wake up at 5 o'clock. I shut my alarm clock off and fell back asleep. So ended up getting up about 6 and getting all our camp stuff done, including eating breakfast, which we usually don't cook breakfast. So we each had a cooked breakfast this morning, and I made a coffee with some Element chocolate in there, and that was really strong. I think I could probably get away with using one of those Element packets in about 10 different coffees. So if I get another one of those, I will add just a little bit to my coffee and save some for the next one. There's one mountain. I bet we have to climb it. We haven't gone over it yet, but it's on the far side of the river. We're crossing the river. We went around it, so if we have to go back over it, it'd be silly. It's this way.
I gave up. It's harder than the Appalachian Trail. I may not just take it.
We're only on the cross-country course for a little while.
I feel at home.
But then in 2 of these power line poles, we turn off the cross-country course. 2 minutes. So we are at 1499.1 according to Far Out, but that was 1500 sign, so we'll be looking for the 1500 ground sign to take our pictures here in a little bit. These are the Great Falls near Falls Village. Supposedly some people swim in this, but I don't know how fast this river's flowing and how fast I'd flow down it. And they said they had leeches when they got out, according to the comments on Far Out. So probably just sit here and enjoy the falls and the river for a few minutes and eat a protein bar. Well, we played around at the falls for a little while. It was nice. We have 700 more miles to get down, so we gotta keep moving. $1,500 miles. Which means you've done how many, FG?
Around 500.
Well, around 450.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. Pretty decent. We've been filling out of streams lately. It's nice to get back to where we have water sources that are coming out of the mountains. This icy cold water creates condensation on our bottles while we're filling them. We keep winding it back and forth up this mountain. My legs are on fire. Definitely waking up. Oh, we've just climbed to the top of Mount Prospect. And I wasn't feeling it. The legs were burning the whole way up. This is the giant's thumb. I think the rest of the giant is down below the mountain. Poor giant. This is steep. That's level. That's down. We are going straight down this thing. Got a little road walk here into Salisbury for a little resupply and maybe a little treat. Stomach always takes over. Behind the grocery store in Salisbury, they have a hiker's square. It's got a charging box there and over by this tree. It's got a place to lounge around, tables to sit at, shade trees. Pretty awesome little spot for hikers. We stayed here for a couple hours, charging devices and sitting at the table, looking for shoes for cross-country season. And we're about to head back into the woods. Just kind of hung out there at the hiker square and grocery store. Got some food to eat and some food for our next day travel to Great Barrington. So we were cruising on. It's about 84 degrees out today, which is right on the verge of being hot. In the green tunnel, it's not too bad. With the pack on, it adds temperature to you though. And we've got 2,000 foot of ascent before we get to the campsite we're wanting to get to, which is 9 miles out, and put us in about 8 o'clock for a pretty decent day for as long as we spent just chilling in town. There's some stops before there if we need to, if we start going slow and need to stop sooner, we can. But we found a place in Great Barrington. We met a gentleman on the trail that said that there's a community center there that you can stay at for $8 and use what they have, I think, showers and stuff. So we're gonna do that option. And if we give him a call tomorrow at a certain point on the trail, he will meet us at the highway and take us into Great Barrington to the community center. So that's kind of awesome. Keep meeting amazing people out here on the trail. There was also, to get into Salisbury, a bike trail. So we had to walk down the highway a little bit. That's part of the trail. But after the trail turned, there was a bike trail that went right into town. So that was a huge convenience as well. So really happy about our little stop. Well, the Lion's Head's been pretty steep up, but this is straight up. and the camera doesn't do it any justice whatsoever. I don't know how to angle the camera to show that, but this is looking level, and that's up there. Okay, this was worth the climb to the top of the Lion's Head. Over there, and over there is where we were. Pretty awesome. We were climbing up Lion's Head, or Bear Mountain. Lion's Head is back there below us. It's been quite a climb. We still got a lot to go. It doesn't look like there's much of a mountain left up here, but we've got a half a mile of climbing left. Here's the top of Bear Mountain. Show you a view when we get to the top. So we've been to the top of Mount Prospect, Lion's Head, and now Bear Mountain. And we were looking at one more today if we were going to do 22 miles. We're just going to start up it. I think that might be it over there. We're going to camp on the way up that. So can't see anything this way. But pretty awesome views from up here. So we were standing here, we just came down that. This is the one of many that we've been doing. And then we've got more coming up here. Looking down. Looks like we're about through the bad stuff. This is the last kind of tough one to go through, but we've been going through a lot of them coming down Bear Mountain. I think we curved back into Connecticut one more time, so that isn't the end of Connecticut, but we're in Massachusetts for a little while. We've got less than a mile to camp. FG went ahead of me. He's going to get set up early. It's getting a little dark out. So I'm not far behind him.